Thank you for joining me in this week's video on energy. I've recently returned to Australia after having spent some time in Sedona in the Arizona desert in the United States. It was in Sedona that they have 4 vortexes, and vortexes is where the ley lines cross. And that means that that is an area where you have a high energetic frequency. And what I'm going to talk to you about is what it does to humans when you are exposed to an increase in frequency and energetics. As I said in my last video, it actually helps in tuning your intuitive abilities. Everybody has natural intuitive abilities and intuition, and oftentimes it's called gut instinct. Many times we ignore it, but it is very real, and it is probably your best friend in life. It's your intuition that is your spirit, your true self, warning you, telling you, advising you, directing you, prodding you, and providing you with an awareness of opportunities as they come to you to help you in pursuing your life's purpose. Now, I could go on about your life purpose, but another segment for that perhaps. But back to energy and frequency. Energy can never be destroyed, and that is a known fact. It can just change its shape and form. Us humans are energetic beings, in fact, very much a light source. As a spirit, we are energy, having an incarnation on this planet Earth. When we alter our energetics, be it that we increase a frequency, it assists us in moving and having a glimpse into different dimensions. Those dimensions are past, present, and future. So these past, present, and future is all happening simultaneously. So when we sleep, we cross those dimensions. Many times it's to join in our future self in our activities in the play that we are playing in the future. We can visit past incarnations, be it on this planet or on other planets. But when we have these obscure dreams, and we can't make reason of it in our wakening life, it's because we have not been taught how to determine the messages. So that's why it seems a little haywire. As a clairvoyant, when we speak to people who have passed or see events that are going to happen in the future, or see events that have happened in the past, it is because we're crossing the veil, as they say. The veil meaning moving and changing our focus from our 3D existence, living this incarnation now, so as that we can glimpse into those dimensions. And of course, it's easy to remember the past in this life, but if you want to have a glimpse into various incarnations that you have had, then you need to raise your frequency and your energetics. There are several ways of doing this. One, as I told you, you can go to vortexes and where the ley lines cross in various places or locations around the world. And you can go on the internet and find those places. Or you can actually meditate But in that meditation that you do, there is a lead up to it that you must have a very light body or physical body. Anything too dense causes the energetics and your frequency to be subdued. So in raising your frequency, you need to drink lots of clean water. You don't put any toxins, actively put any toxins in your body, and you can Google that, what all the toxins are, including drugs, alcohol, heavy foods. What I would basically say to do is that for a good 6 weeks, have very clean food, clean water, and don't engage in any social activity that includes chemical absorption of any kind. You will find a huge shift in your intuitive abilities when this happens. Apart from the fact that you'll feel a lot better, you will find that you'll start to get messages, intuitive messages, and then it's up to you to take notice of these, because that's your spirit speaking, your true self speaking, giving you glimpses into where you should go, what you should do, and the opportunities that are either coming your way or has already been presented to you, that is to help you in your life's purpose. If you actively want to tune into your intuitive abilities, the next time that you actually get a hunch about something that you can't logically explain, sit quietly, breathe deeply into your belly, hold it for 4, breathe out for 6 counts. Do that 3 times, then breathe easy and repeat the process. Do this 3 times, so it's 3 times 3. And then just listen to what thoughts gently roll into your mind without giving question. Whatever those subtle messages are intuitively that's coming to you, believe me, is real. That's one thing you can do when you have an increase in frequency and energetics. The other is that while you're in the process of having this clean light body, or have been to high energy place like a vortex, is have a journal or writing pad next to your bed before you sleep at night. And whenever you stir during the night and there is a dream or something that just comes into your mind, write it down. Don't make it lengthy because it will wake you up, and roll back to sleep. You will find that there will be a pattern that will come, and the more that you do it, it's like riding a bicycle. The better you become at understanding the clues that are coming your way. What I have just told you about our energy, frequency, and elevating it is only the tip of the iceberg. There is much more to it. But please remember that we are energetic bodies. We are energies having a physical incarnation, and that we are eternal. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again next week. Another segment from Linda E. Speaks.